Good day. How's everyone doing? So in this video here, I guess if you own an Ecotech engine, GM 2.2, I'm not sure if the 2 liters have this issue. 2.4s, mostly in Chevy Cobalts, Pontiac Pursuits, Chevy HHR, Malibus, I believe, have a 2.4, etc. You get the point. I see a lot of people asking, even me, I had no idea, but where the PCV system was, or the PCV valve, because these cars you can't seem to find any anywhere. So basically, I did my research, I looked online, and I saw other videos with people looking for the same issue and whatever. So it turns out, so on the intake manifold, well, it's on the intake manifold. It's kind of a weird design, but so I already took mine off, and I already seen that. I'll show you here. Just give me a second. So first, you're gonna start by taking off the upper intake here, just the plastics. So this just slides over top your throttle body, and you got a flathead screwdriver here, just loose and tighten. And then just above your air filter, you can take that end off separately if you want, and then you got this hose that goes into the upper valve cover. So you pop all that off. I just took it off in one piece, super easy. Let me get over here. So what happens is, so you see this guy right here, this little port right there. Well, that's how the PCV system works on these cars. If you look on the intake, there's just a little tiny round pinhole, and over time it gums up with carbon, and it blocks the circulation. So I'm going to take a little screwdriver here, and I can't even push through it. It's just full of carbon. And that is how the PCV system on these cars work. For this car, it burns a lot of oil. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I figured it's not that big of a job just to take the intake off, clean that out, and I think I seen a video of somebody drilling into it just a little bit bigger than what that hole is, just to make it bigger. But it's very easy to pull these intakes off. But I did mine with my AC line still intact here. Now, it was very tight. You got your oil dipstick with the bracket here. That was in the way, so I just kind of bent it down. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 10mm bolts that hold on the intake. Remove all those. And then you got a bunch of electrical harnesses here. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you just disconnect 3 of them, and then you got this hose at the bottom of the intake, right by the oil filter housing. So it's a plastic clip. So what you do is spin it around, and then you push in both of the tabs, flip it back up, you pop it up, and you pop the hose off, and then basically just wiggle your way out through the intake area here, front of the vehicle. And yeah, so I'm gonna clean that out and start to put it all back together. I will let you know if it does help with my burning oil issue, but I mean, I doubt it. This car's got 294,000 kilometers on it. It's pretty tired. It does have a lot of blow by, but like I said, if this issue will help me out a bit on that, I'll take it. This is just a daily driver, you know, nothing fancy. Always make sure to clean the surface before putting the intake back on. You can either put new gaskets or reuse the old ones if they're still in good shape. And if you get any dirt, debris inside the port here, just take a vacuum it all out, make sure there's nothing in there that'll get stuck in the valves. But yeah, if you were looking for the PCV valve on these engines, well, that's the system right there. It all has to go through that little tiny pinhole. So I'll give it a shot and I'll do an update video, see if it helped any. And if you do need any assistance on how to take it off or put it back on, just let me know and I'll do my best to give you a hand. Oh, and you had this one quick connect here. Sorry. Sits on top of the intake. Very easy. You got this little slide thing here. Slide it, pop it off, done. And just to show you, I'll show the intake over here. So it comes off the throttle body and all. So you got the throttle body connector there. Got the sensor, another sensor here, unclip that. That's two. And your third one is just, well, that's just part of that's the mass airflow connector. And you got these guys here. They're clipped into the intake. A lot of mine broke off. They just clip on, you know, nothing fancy. So we'll give that a try. Anyways, any questions, throw it down in the comments and I'll see what I can get out of this. Thanks.